on this cozy sweater and this big hair. I just feel like extra, I don't know, y'all. Anyway, hey, so I know people be talking about recommendations and stuff, but I thought about us that there are some things that I recommend. I always say that I don't think of myself as a reviewer. I don't think of myself as giving really recommendations. What I think of myself is somebody who gets on here and just talks about all this damn stuff I buy. And sometimes y'all like the stuff I buy, and then sometimes y'all don't, right? But these, so I don't necessarily say even though I do, quit lying, Louise. Even though I be thinking I'm not really recommending, I guess I am. But here's what I thought about. I was sitting here thinking, and I was like, so what do I really recommend? And these are the ones that I really recommend to just everybody. These are like the most recommended fragrances in my collection. Okay, so let me just tell you what I mean by recommended. These are the ones I recommend to people who aren't really into fragrances, but I'm like, you gonna like these. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are like in real life kind of recommendations. Some of them, of course, I recommend all the time to anybody who asks me, but then there are some like when people come over, and I don't know, I'm starting to notice that like when some of my friends and family and stuff come over and we kind of, it's like a girly moment. It's almost like they're like trying to like challenge me. Like I can't come, like I got all this fragrance, but I can't find one that they gonna like. So I always have to prove them wrong. So these are the ones that I prove them wrong with. So these are more for the casual person, not people like large collections. I'm thinking about doing another video for my larger collection people and talk about the ones that I kind of like, you know, for somebody I know who really, who you know, buys a lot of things. I have stuff that I actually will say, oh yeah, you need to try this. So if y'all would like to see that one, let me know. All right, stop rambling. Let's go. Okay, so these are the top 10 that recommended fragrances in my collection. These are top 10, the top. There's designers, there's niche, affordable, all over the place. So we're gonna start with, well, we're gonna start a little affordable. Y'all know, y'all done seen this thing 17 times recently. This is Shanghai Tang's Black Iris. This is very affordable. Slightly hard to find because it comes in and out of stock. Only can find it on FragranceNet. It's a stunning, beautiful floral. Lots of white florals, but it's got this beautiful iris on the top. And it just is a gorgeous, gorgeous floral. So if someone I know likes kind of floral fragrances, I always show them this. Now, if they don't really know what they like, well, if they tell me certain things, you know, there are certain types of fragrances I will tell them about, right? And so this one I say a lot because I find that it's a nice sweet one, and it's interesting. It's a little different than what they're expecting and probably have ever smelled. So this is Elie Saab's Girl of Now Shine. Now, if you've been around, you know this is Elie Saab. It's like pistachio, so it's sort of like Cheriosa, Sol de Janeiro, but if, of course, it's a more refined, it's a more sophisticated, it's more elegant, and it lasts longer. But this one has that pineapple note that really gives it a brightness and zing and just really sexiness. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is a sexy fragrance. So men love Girl of Now. Trust me, I have tried it a few times. The Girl of Nows, Girl of Now, Girl of Now Shine are very they're just very crowd pleasing to partners, lovers. So this is Elie Saab, Girl of Now Shine. All right, now this one is another one that I always do because I find that this is such a pretty, just girly, sexy fragrance, and it's just really, I don't know, it's beautiful, and every time I show it to people, they love it. This is Carmen La Absolue. It's got this juicy orange, kind of like citrusy vibe on the top, sweeter citrus, not tart. And then it's all these beautiful florals with the woods on the bottom, like sandalwood, a little patchouli. So it's very, and this is a Francis Kirkjohn. Y'all know I love to tell y'all that. But it's a very sophisticated fragrance, very sexy, very just ooh la la. Let's just say that it's just a little ooh la la, very very pretty. Just gives off pretty sexy vibes, and most people love it when I let them try it out. Now, you want to be, you know, for my kind of like, you know, people that when if they asking me about kind of gourmands and fruity gourmands, fall gourmands, I'm always going to tell them Clouds at Night by the Attar collection. Y'all know this is a cherry cobbler. I'm about to bust myself in the eye, I know that. This is a cherry cobbler. This is so good. It's like it has cinnamon in it, and it has, so on me it's cherry cobbler. I get the cherry, it's very prominent. I get, it kind of gives you like almost an apple vibe too, but it's more like, you know, just like cooked cherry pie with a nice amount of spices in it. Clouds at Night. Everybody that I've told about this and they've tried it, they really do love it. It's long lasting, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. This one right here. This one right here. Midnight Jasmine by Pearlescent Parfums. This is plum. This is cinnamon. This is tonka bean. This is sugar. This is brown sugar. It's got jasmine in it. This is sexy. And I tell male and female to wear this one because it is sexy on anybody. It's just, it is delightful. It is just this really gorgeous, just sexy, plummy, dark plum, very very delectable. You smell delectable. You smell delicious in a very sexy way though. Like Clouds at Night and Midnight Jasmine have a sexiness to them because they are so rich and so deep and dark and kind of mysterious. So this is like a dark, mysterious, sexy plum, you know, sweet sweet cooked plum for the winter time. So this is Midnight Jasmine. Ambers, because people love ambers and I love ambers, and this is the amber that I've been telling everybody about and I love it. This is Suma Oriental by Un Nuit Nomade. Man, y'all, this is a boozy chocolate amber. It is rich. It is one of the best ambers I own. And it's just like this rich, deep chocolate. It's got, the chocolate is just enough because I don't always like chocolate. But honey, this chocolate amber, this vanilla chocolate amber is fire. And people, I recommend this one all the time because I know it's going to smell good on everybody. So that's Un Nuit Nomade. Now let's get into the sexy girls. And of course, for the people, we're going to right here. What is it? Yeah, put it in the comments. What is my #1 recommended fragrance? If you know me, you know. If you know, you know. Put it in the comments. I know. I should see a whole bunch of people putting this in the comments. I'm judging you if you don't. Okay. So let's talk just sexy, flirty. La Belle. Now, not just La Belle. This is vanilla, it's sex, it's pear, it's just lightweight, flirty girl. This is perfect for a lot of women because it's really, everybody's not talking about it, but it's so good. You know, like the people in Fragcom, let's say this, people who are on TikTok, the people who are on YouTube, we all know about La Belle, but your average chick, she don't know about La Belle because La Belle is one of those things you really don't see in the stores. But it is so beautiful and just sexy and flirty. I love it for that flirty girl vibe. This is flirty girl vibe all day. So that is La Belle. Juicy wants some. What you want, Juicy? What you want? Okay, there you go, Juicy. Okay, I'm back. All right, now if you're just talking straight sexy, just straight sexy, just L'Entre de Rouge. And this little spicer thing, she's spicy, gingery tuberose. Baby, she is sex in a bottle. She is sensual sex in a bottle. And everybody loves this baby when they smell it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So if somebody says they want something sexy, they trying to turn somebody out, L'Entre de Rouge, because they can just grab this. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. All right. Then we have this. I have fallen in love with this. And I ain't gonna lie, every time I wear it, people ask me what I'm wearing. Oh my God, you smell so good. And it is because it is so good. And this is Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. This is a gorgeous, peachy, vanilla tuberose. And it is, stands out. People stare, you know, people talk. Every time I wear it, people are like, oh my God, you smell so good. What are you wearing? I have given so many people, turned so many people on to this fragrance right here, that they are like, oh my God, I need this in my life. You do. You do. You do. Go and get it. So this is Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. So this I've been wearing a lot, and I've been like telling people around me, yeah, you need to try this. You need to try this. This is Alien Goddess Intense. Y'all can see I've been wearing it a lot. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do, but it's a very pretty, you know, it's got that coconut vibe, so it's like a coconutty, girly vibe. So this is Alien Goddess Intense right here. Oh, I almost forgot this one, but this one, every time when you know, I don't even know, but it's like when I'm doing these, when I pull out things for people, I'll be like, let me just go and give them, let me just throw these at them. And this is Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One Intense. This is such a beautiful white floral, coconutty, sexy date night vibe. So if somebody asks me about date night and they're not, you know, my date night girls who looking for something new, don't, you know, they got small collections, honey, I always tell them, go and get this Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Intense. And they smell it and they fall in love. I have one who, this is the only fragrance she owns. She's not a big fragrance person, but honey, she owns this and she just keeps buying it. Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Intense. And finally, can we say it with me? Can we say my #1 recommended fragrance that I tell everybody about, that you ask me about fragrances, I'm going to tell you about, is Mancera's Wild Python. Let me say it right for you. Wild motherfucking Python. Y'all know this is just tuberose, white florals, a little peach. This is perfect for any occasion, everywhere you want to go. And I'm always this. As soon as I find out they like florals, I throw this at them. When they tell me stuff like, oh, I wear Daisy, or I wear this, you know, they like stuff from, you know, that they get from Ulta or Nordstrom's or from Macy's. I pull this out. Okay, let me give you something. Let me turn you out. Let me turn you out. And every time I turn them out, because this is a classic, beautiful tuberose white floral. Boom. White motherfucker. All right. So those are the ones that I recommend the most to people. And the reason why these are really the most is because I find them to be very crowd pleasing in a kind of, you know, some of them are kind of unique and just really easy for someone who's really not into fragrances. So that is it. So that is this list. Thank you all for watching. As always, my whole squad. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.